Today we will discuss a new act, ESI Act. What is ESI Act? Employees State Insurance. તમે જાણતા હો the full form ESI Act 1948. So we'll understand what is the meaning of ESI Act, what is this act, how it is implemented, what is the scope of this act, and different rules associated with this act, the benefits of this act, features of this act. We'll understand one by one. Let's first focus on the meaning of ESI Act. Employee State Insurance. As the name says, it's a kind of insurance act which provides social security. It's under the social security, just like you know Workmen's Compensation Act. Similarly, ESI Act, it's a insurance act. What the meaning says, an act to provide for certain benefits to employees in case of sickness, maternity, and employment injury, and to make provisions for certain other matters in relation to therein. So you will go through the list of benefits, what is covered, what is not covered in this act. So basically it is giving a security to the employee who are working in an organization, the factory, and their family. It includes sickness, injury, employment injury, maternity, a lot of things are there. What are the guidelines of this scheme? As for workers or employees, they are covered or entitled under ESI when they are earn less than 21,000 per month. This is a condition. Their salary should be less than 21,000 per month and rupees 25,000 in case of person with disability. Suppose someone is disabled, in that case, the minimum range is 25,000. The worker contribution 1.75 and the employer's contribution 4.75. We'll read it detail. So this is the contribution. So altogether 6.5. 1.75, 4.75. That means 6.5. So every month 6.5% is going to your ESI account. So that money is accumulated just like any insurance. That money is accumulated and you are getting compensation from that. So it is a kind of insurance. This is the meaning of ESI Act, Employee State Insurance. What are the features, highlights? This is, as I said, this is a insurance. And this insurance is executed, run by Government of India, central government. Central government has implemented this and self-finance integrated social security scheme. This is a government scheme which will generate the finance by the employer and employee and giving benefits to the people who are working. And what are the benefits? It covers sickness, maternity, death, disablement, unemployment. Some numbers for that scheme. There are this number of employees are covered under this scheme. 2 crore plus employees are covered under this scheme and 7.5 crore of family members. So when an employee is covered, so it's actually their family members also can claim. So in ESI, family members are also covered. So that is one important features or notes to remember. Family members are covered. 7.5 crores family members. 150, this is 150 hospital. So across the country, there are 150 hospitals covered under this, where you can go and make the treatment, get the money reimbursed. 15,000 dispensary. So there are 15,000 plus dispensary included in the SIR. These are the numbers. This number of employees, family, hospital, and dispensary are included in the SIR. And what are the diseases covered? Sickness, maternity, death, disablement, unemployment, and it is run by Government of India, and it is a social security scheme which is executed and run by Government of India. How it is generate money? From the employer and employee, self-financial integrated. So every month, a small contribution from your side and employer side is going to accumulate the funds. So whenever you need something, or anyone, any employee who are under the ESI coverage, they can claim that money from the army. This is the some basic points, some highlights, some figures related to ESI. Once you understand the meaning, then yes. What are the features? It includes all medical care facilities for those person who is insured as well as dependent members of his or family from day one. So this is one features. Dependent member of family and the employee. It includes medical coverage for a certain specific illness, which includes cash benefits. This covers 70% of the employee's wages until 91 days. So this is another feature. It has some rules. So how long an employee is working, then only you can get the benefits. And what is the percentage? This act has all rules. And what are the diseases are covered? It has a list of all the illness, and it will be giving the cash benefits. There is a special benefits for a woman employee regarding the maternity leave or for medical problem in pregnancy, etc. For maternity leaves, there is a period of 26 weeks, which can be extended by 1 month. That means this ESI also covered for maternity leave. Women employee can avail the maternity leave. Most of the times in private sector, in small organization, they will not have this facility. So if you are covered under ESI, you can take these benefits and utilize the maternity leave. For a non-employed person, in case of unemployment, you can also claim the ESI. Suppose you are not working, you are unemployed, this scheme is also applicable. They are also eligible for being insured for at least 3 years, provided they will be disclose there regarding their previous place of work and retrenchment letter. So in case of unemployment, there is a rule. So you should get the cash benefits for certain period of time. So ESI also has that facility. So these are the features of this act. And what are the diseases? Maternity leave, one features maternity, and unemployment, one features. These are the main features of ESI Act. What are the benefits? It's similar to features, but you read it, medical benefits. Whenever you are covered, so the treatment, the medical care is included. You can admit in the medical, you can stay there with your family members. So without any expenditure, you can claim the entire expenditure from the ESI. So whatever your hospitalization cost and your staying cost, all these things you can claim through ESI. So this is one benefits, medical benefits. The second one is another benefits is maternity benefit, as I told you. So you can avail the maternity leave, and there are problem in the maternity. Suppose you have some medication, your consultancy fees, and during the delivery you have to take the admission in the hospital. So all these expenses you can claim through ESI. So that is another benefits we are getting, maternity leave. Sickness benefits. So there are some diseases which is included in the act. It will be given in the form of cash compensation at the rate of 70% of wages. That is the maximum upper limit. So wages, how it will be calculated, we'll see another slide is there. So in the sickness benefit, you are getting the cash benefits, that is maximum 70% of your wages. Dependent benefits. So the dependent in your family is also getting the payment. That means your family members, your spouse or your children who are getting benefits, who are dependent on you, this is paid in the form of monthly payment to the dependent in case where the death occurred due to the occupational hazard and employment. Let's say one person died due to some accident. So whoever is the dependent, they will get some benefits every month. Whether your child or spouse. Disablement benefit. So there are different benefits in case of permanent disablement and temporary disablement. ତମର ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ହାତ ଭାଙ୍ଗିଗଲା କି ଗୋଡ଼ ଭାଙ୍ଗିଗଲା କି ଗୋଡ଼ କଟିଗଲା କି ହାତ କଟିଗଲା permanently ତମେ you lost your hand, ତମର ଗୋଟେ ହାତ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା permanently, then you are getting the compensation. It is there in the disablement act. Disablement and permanent disablement. Other than that, there are some other benefits. Funeral expenses, physical rehabilitation, old age medical care, confinement expenses. So there are so many other expenses Other than that, so once you are included in the act, ESI Act, once you are a member of that, if your organization is registering you, then you are included, then whatever your treatment, maternity, all these things, you are doing the ESI hospital.
Sir, voice କିଛି ଆସୁନି।
Hello,
Sir, ଏବେ ସେ ଶୁଭାଗଲା।
ଏବେ ଶୁଭୁଛି କି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir।
Applicability means three section I have given. Area wise, it is applicable throughout the India, across all India. Then different types of industry where applied this PSI Act. All type of industry, factories, shops, and there are some government and non-government organizations. Generally, all government and non-government organizations are included, unless there is something specialized. Number of employees, there is a condition 10 or more than 10 employees in the organization. There is a number of employees condition 10 and more than 10 even for one day in financial. At any point of time, if there are more number of people, more than 10 members are working in an organization, that kind of organization is eligible or qualified for this act. To benefits you saw the applicability, then you can this thing we discussed. So generally, what are the diseases? It is act in the act. It is listed, but in high level, what are the benefits your person is getting? Normal sickness and maternity, unemployment, death, disablement, free treatment, cash incentive, partial wages. Partial wages means loan. You are getting advance. Then in employers, what are the benefits? Employers also get benefits from ESI. Work-related accident, disablement. In this case, So it's giving all these benefits. We saw that in earlier slide. Here we have listed all the benefits. What is included in ESI? You must have seen some hospital, ESI, known as ESI hospital. So if your organization, if your company, whether it's government or private, included, if you are a member of ESI, then all your treatment, everything you can carry in ESI, then get the amount reimbursed, or free of cost you can avail the facility in ESI hospital. There is another thing what we discussed. There are some rates and limits. Even if the employee strength came below 10, we studied earlier, minimum requirement is the 10 number. Suppose for some reason it came to below 10, then also it is fine, but 10 is required at any point of time once in that year. If it is coming less than 10 in latter stage, that is also okay. But for the calculation of wage means your basic plus your DA, whatever the government or company declared DA, plus your absent allowance. That is the purpose of wage. Wage calculation purpose, you have to add basic, DA and HRA. And wage is minimum 21,000. And in case of disablement, that is 25,000 to be studied. So that is the minimum wage required to avail the ESI facility. And the contribution side, total 6.5 is contributed. Out of 6.5, 1.75 is the employees fund and 4.75 is the employers fund. Total 6.5. Employer is giving the bigger share, employee is giving the smaller share. That means if I take one example, suppose your salary is 100 rupees, so 1.75 is given to ESI from your salary out of 100 rupees. Then employee is giving 4.7, so altogether 6.5. That means 6 rupees 50 paisa is getting accumulated every month in ESI fund. From your pocket, it is going 1 rupees 75 paisa. That means you are getting salary 100 minus 1.75, 98.25 you are getting salary. Altogether 6 rupees 50 paisa is getting in ESI fund. So that type of money is accumulating every month. From that, you or any employee getting benefits. And in some area, newly implemented area, it is declared as 4% contribution. Out of 4%, 1% from employee, 3% from employer. But generally, it is 6.5%, 1.75 from the employee, 4.75 from the employer. So this thing you remember. Wage calculation, what are the component included in wage calculation? Your basic plus TA plus HR and the minimum wage 21,000 These are important for MCQ. And what is the contribution? 6.5, 1.75, 4.75. This thing you remember. This slide has a lot of numbers and figures that is important for your MCQ. Benefits is one important thing you remember. Applicability is a disease. The benefits is that this is the same thing we gave in a different point. Features. Main features is the medical care, your sickness, maternity, unemployment. These are the key words. Once you remember, you can write things around that. And in the benefits, it is giving the benefits to the dependent family members. So that is also one feature you can note it. Here also some points. How many employees and how many there's a problem in the internet today, I think. I will share this notes and we'll continue this discussion tomorrow. Today we will not have any class. After this, close this and we'll continue these points tomorrow. Same time. Today we'll have some
Okay, sir.
closing this.